Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kerbal space program. I'm really proud of myself after last episode. I did myself proud, I think. I did good. And I think we should do a couple more missions because there's some pretty easy-ish ones in here that give us loads of money, and it means if we screw up we have like a fallback, alright? So there's again another one to ferry 2 tourists. Franklin and Cedillo's. So you can actually just... I think this one's just like repeatable, so you can. So if I felt like it, I could just repeat the mission I just did, but we just did that. You know, I know how to do it now. That's no fun. So there's test a launch escape system. I don't know what that is, but this one says test the TR2C stack separator over a suborbital trajectory. Suborbital's easy. Anyone can suborbital crap. So let's get this son of a bitch. And I think we have something for suborbital. Liquid engines, and I think this stack decoupler is a mega stack decoupler as well, and they're sort of similar heights, right? So all we got to do is just catapult up to 70,000 meters, kick this engine in, and then once we hit 80,000 meters, boom, chuck it away, even if it's fully running. We'll figure this out. Okay, so let's go and build a rocket for this design purpose. Alright, so let's see what we actually need to use. So the decoupler we need to use is be under structural, won't it? It's this thing, okay? So it's actually not big. Okay, alright. So we're gonna have to make a weird shaped rocket here. So we just want to go vertically up. It's just the easiest way to do it. And at high speed as well, probably. So let's get... Obviously we need a command pod first things first. I'm just gonna make it unmanned because it just makes my life safer, to be honest. I'll still put a parachute on it because I want it to come back in one piece. Parachute. There we go, the crappy parachute, that'll do. I don't even need a heat shield, but I'm going to put one on just to be safe as well. You never know. So I'm not even going to put anyone in this. I don't think there's going to be anyone in it. Oh, Jebediah is in it, but I can get rid of him. I don't actually need him in piloting. I haven't actually unlocked the missions yet to rescue anyone from space, because that could be good fun. Like, you have to get into orbit around the planet and then, you know, try and rescue them. So, yeah. Let's get a decoupler. So we need to test at 80,000 meters... this decoupler. Alright, so I guess I could put it... Oh god, that's tiny. It's like the smallest decoupler ever. Okay. What is the best way to do this? I could just attach some pointless little thing to the side to decouple. That might work. Alright, so let's do that. We're going to put some fuel tanks on this bad boy to attach this ridiculous engine, right? So you guys... Oh, there's no actual decoupler there. Probably want that. We want a regular decoupler, this thing. There we go. Put the fuel here. So we want to burn this crazy son of a bitch engine, right? Look at this thing. This is going to be the most stupid rocket ever. But this is a fun challenge, right? Making the rocket like a bit weird. But just to complete a mission. So we need to test not the liquid turret engine, not that one. The skipper. And a suborbital trajectory at 70,000 meters. So we need to test this engine, then we need to test the decoupler afterwards. Let's give this... Yeah, actually this only needs a tiny bit of fuel. Then we can just attach the skipper to it somewhere. Anywhere to decouple. Like, what can we decouple off of this? It just needs to literally just fire. So maybe... maybe I just get rid of the engine. Sure, this could go disastrously wrong, but let's give this tiny... Alright, let's see. This little decoupler here. Wait, no, it needs to be attached. Hang on, sorry. No, we'll just... You know what, we're just going to do what I said earlier. Let's get rid of this decoupler. We're just going to use a tiny little baby one. This will be fine. I can't see this going too badly wrong. Alright, so that thing there is holding the whole rocket together. Do you guys see a problem with that? I don't really. Right? Nah, that's going to be fine. So that's going to decouple that. That's all good. That can't go wrong. And then we want to... I mean, I could have a decoupler attached to the decoupler just in case, but nah, that's not necessary. This can be fine. So this just needs to be fired at 70,000 to 77,000. Then we just need a bit to get it up to 77,000. So let's get a regular decoupler here. Jesus, look at this. This is the least aerodynamic rocket ever made in the history of humanity. And then we're going to put some just ridiculous engine stack on this thing. Alright, so we're going to put the thumper. We're just going to put like 4 thumpers on this. It just needs to skyrocket to 70,000, basically. I just hit space at the correct time. So hopefully I don't screw this up. I may even literally put like three more thumper rockets. Sounds like a plan. Alright, this is going to be nuts. We'll put them about here. Then we'll get 3 more of these sons of bitches. Look at these things. This is a rocket, guys. We'll put a nose cone for a bit of aerodynamics. Not that we're going to get them back. How much are these? 240. We can afford 240 quid for that. This thing is a monster. Let's put it that way. Okay, that should be good. Right, that should have enough fuel to lift us off. This bit's alright. At least get 70,000. So these 3 are going to fire. We want all of them to fire, really. All of them to fire. Then decouple. Then decouple. Wait, hang on, why are they two? No, we want all of this to decouple at once, really. I actually don't technically need these to decouple, but fuck it, it'll look cool. And then at 70,000, so basically we just need to like fire, detach at 70,000 meters, fire, detach, 80,000 meters, is it? Was it 80,000? I believe it was, yeah. So at 70,000, this needs to fire. At 80,000, this needs to couple. So we can just turn the engine off if we need to. So this you just have to test at like 1%. Or something like that, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, this should work, right, to do this mission. This is a bit of a funsies. Let's see if this works. This could go to Zosh. This might not even get to 70,000 meters, but we're just going to go straight up. Don't even have fins on it, who cares? Alright, let's turn SAS on. Alright, this is kind of madness. Boom! Oh god, this is easily going to get to 70,000, isn't it? Okay, so we want to look at the map. And when it looks like we're going to get to 70,000, 80,000 meters, I'm going to turn the engines off. Alright, so look, we're just going right up now. Oh god, it's losing control. It's losing control. It's out of control. It's out of control. It's out of control. It's completely out of control. We're trying to stabilize it. Oh god. It's just going wherever the fuck it wants. There's so much power here. Wow, that was disappointing. That was, yeah, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. It went very quickly, and then it ran out of... Right, okay. That was a complete and utter failure. I will give you that. Okay, so a bit more stable launch, I think, with a bit more... let's get rid of these. That didn't do anything. That was dumb. Okay, so let's get fuel tanks instead, right? Let's just do it. I understand why it tilted off, because this thing's just a mess. So let's get fuel tanks instead. All right, 1, 2... 3. I mean, 70,000 to 80,000 meters is still fairly high, right? So, yeah. And then put an engine on it. So we want the swivel engine for a bit of control. And then we want some monstrous engines on the side. We can put one of these on it. We could just put one of these on it. I mean, that's probably too powerful. Actually, why not? You only live once, right? This is a liquid fuel one. It must be. And then we'll put some fins on it. Let's see how good this engine actually is. Like, just as a test for myself, right, more than anything. So, I mean, this obviously probably might not work, but I just want to see myself how good this engine is. Right, let's launch it like this. So we've got engine, decouple. So let's see if this engine ourselves with this much fuel can get us to 70,000 meters plus. I don't think it will, but we might as well have a look, right? I mean, it's probably going to be crazy powerful. I'm just interested to see if it's so much more powerful than the solid rocket boosters. Zoom right into the launch pad. It's to be reverted flight. Okay, this looks kind of ridiculous, doesn't it? Right, maximum and boom. Okay, it's got a decent amount of power, and we seem to have control. The thing is that fuel is burning out quite fast. But if we got 2 more of them, or like 2 more standard engines on the side, we probably could get this thing quite high. It doesn't seem to be tilting or listing any direction. We are going very quickly. What is our current apoapse? It is skyrocketing up 10,000. But I don't. Is there a way to tell how much fuel you have? Like on this. Ah, here you go. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough fuel to get to 70,000, obviously, on this one. But it's doing better than the other one. So we're doing. How high is this? 20,000. Yeah, and then the fuel's run out. Okay, so it massively falls down. Okay. Right. So yeah, we're gonna need a bit more stable launch than that, I think. So let's revert to launch. I mean, revert to vehicle assembly. So we're gonna need a bit more fuel, a bit more steady power. I think this engine's a bit crazy, and it's expensive as well. We're like throwing money away by putting that on it. Let's just put 3 Reliant engines on this bad boy, okay? And this should do it. It doesn't even need to be that high. If we put 3 of them, actually, maybe we want to put 1 more. Let's move everything upwards 1. and then let's put like one more fuel tank on it, just to give it a little bit more fuel. This has actually got quite a lot of parts to it, so I might even have enough parts. This should definitely be doable though, right? So we have 18 parts. That's got plenty of space. Right, we'll get rid of them. We're going to put some... We don't even need decouplers because they're still doing the decouple at once. Because they're all going to be burning at the same time. Pretty much have the same amount of fuel tanks. So let's put this snap symmetry on again. We'll get 2 more engines. Where do we want to put them? Let me zoom in properly. I want to put them at a certain angle. It is very awkward sometimes to get this stuff to... There we go. Let's put these a little bit lower. Let's put a bunch of fuel tanks. So how many was this? 1, 2... I guess I could put decouplers on to make it more efficient, but fuck it. That will do. How many parts is that? 22. Alright, we'll get 2 more Reliant engines. This should easily do it. And then some fins for control. I was going to say destroy then. I don't know why. Fins for control, not destroy. Destroy, that's not what I want. There we go, and that's exactly 28 parts. Okay. See, it's fun just trying to tweak around to make stuff work for these little missions. More longer distance missions, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. This should have more sort of standard slow thrust up this time. So we got all of these rockets firing. This one firing, yeah. All of these want to be firing at once. Then this wants to decouple. And then fire this at 70,000, then fire that at 80,000. It's a fairly simple task, it's just getting the height on this rocket. Because it's fairly lumberous. Lumberous? I guess it's kind of a word I could use. Fairly heavy. It's not light. Alright. So let's max this out and boom! There we go. This looks like it's going to be more of a stable launch. Oh god, it's burning through the fuel like no tomorrow. And it is turning a certain... Why is it doing this? Oh god, why is all the fuel just eating away? Huh? I don't understand. Oh, this is actually terrible. What is going on? This is awful. Where's all the fuel going? And now it's just what? This is the worst design yet. This isn't going anywhere. This is gonna crash. What did I do wrong? God, I'm so bad at designing rockets. It's actually embarrassing. Revert to... Oh, God damn it! What? Why did it just lift off so slowly? I don't understand. Okay. That had... What? This had so much more fuel in it. Did they like link? Did all the tanks like link? Okay, that didn't make any sense as to why that happened. God, I need help here. Right. How about we put solid boosters on it, right? Thumpers on the side to get us off the ground. That always seems to work. So we'll put 2 of these thumpers on, alright, and then we shall put on the big bastards, alright? And we can always just strap more of these on, yeah? That makes sense. Okay, so we've got fire, decouple. This is probably going to need to fire at the same time as these, actually. Fire, decouple, fire. Okay, this could work. I could even put 3 on, but 4 seems good. Right, launch. We're going to try all kinds of different stuff. It's going to make me zoom in again. From a far distance. Oh, there we go. It is nighttime, but who cares? Alright, nighttime launch, and... boom! That's better. Let's throttle. Oh god, that's quite slow, isn't it? But actually, we're going more directly up this time. It's spinning off axis a bit, but... I mean, I guess that makes sense. It is a bit of a mess. We do have... Oh, I didn't turn stability control on. That might have been why. Ah, that's made things much better. But also the rocket was just a piece of shit. Okay. And decouple in a second. There we go. So we can just keep going up and hopefully get to 70,000 meters with this engine. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. So let's... I mean, how much fuel has it got? Alright. This seems like a better launch. Yeah. So... 12, 13... 14. How's that fuel going? Oh god, the fuel is burning through quite... It's not burning through too quickly though. 14, 15, 16. We've got to get to 70. 70,000. Why is it... So is it just because it's heavy, I guess? Yeah, I think so. So we need to probably start getting a little bit faster. Okay, let's tilt. It doesn't really matter which direction we tilt. We've just got to test this. That's really high up, isn't it? Oh, this isn't going to make it, is it? We're already halfway through our fuel and we're slowing... We're pretty slow. 320 meters a second. So we've got a very tight thing, which is what we want. But it is increasing as well. 39 seconds away from it. But we don't have infinite burn. That's the problem. We're running out of fuel pretty fast. We're nowhere near 70,000. Actually, we're getting kind of close. But our fuel isn't that... Oh, look at the sunrise. That is beautiful. We're admiring the game. Right, let's throttle down a little bit. Until we get further into the atmosphere. And then we're going to, like, properly... We're still accelerating. So that's actually not a problem. When we'll save our fuel for, like, when we're higher. As long as we don't start falling. We need to keep... Yeah, as long as we're not slowing down. That's all good, right? So, 49,000. Oh, okay, we're getting close. 50,000. 52,000. I reckon we might be able to do this if I'm just a bit more careful. Right, if I tilt this a little bit more upright. So we're going... Oh, okay, we're slowing down a bit now. So I want to speed up a bit. We're going to get this. 60. Oh, we might. 62. 63. It needs to be... if we get to 70, then we've at least got one of them done, and then we can... Needs to get 70, right. Maximum, and... Okay, we've got 70. Oh, that's good. Okay, we're definitely going to get 70. And we'll just shut that off in a second. Okay, so we're actually going to get to 70k. So at 70k, we need to decouple, alright? So now we're not... Okay, right, so I need to be careful here. So at 70,000 meters, we need to decouple, and fire the new... I can decouple it now, actually, probably for the best. Yeah, and then I can fire the next engine at 70,000 meters. Okay. Oh my god, look at that engine. This is gonna... I'm just gonna have to, like, fire it up gently. Okay, and we're at 70,000 nearly. Okay, there we are. Okay, and then 80,000 meters I need to test the decoupler. So that should be done. Yep, done that. Okay, so shut throttle that off. And at 80,000 meters we need to decouple it, and then we're done. And then we've done all the tests. Yay, we did it! It took a little bit of faffing around. So, stack decoupler at 80,000 to 83,000. So it's a pretty specific range. So we need to do it about... Now, there we go. We did it. And we're just slowly floating away from there. We've just got to get back to Earth. Easy as peasy. Look at that. Piece of piss. And we're going to fall down nearby that bit. It's all good. We've got on a very steep trajectory. Oh god, it's really awkward to turn this thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. So look, it's just like just floating beneath because it's travelling at pretty much the same speed, and that decoupler's not very powerful at all. Oh look, the decoupler's sort of... This is so weird to look at. So the decoupler's sort of floating in between these two, and then that's there. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we did all them. That's pretty... Testing rocket bits. Okay. So that is kind of part of the fun of the game, just sort of experimenting with the missions. We're still going up, but... So let's time accelerate a bit. We're actually in space here. Now it's falling away from us. We can speed up a bit more. And oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we want to be turning so that we're on our prograde, so that we're actually falling in like a nice line, so that we don't. But oh god, look, we're almost hitting. Oh god, the debris! Oh, the debris is a problem here. The decoupler wasn't very. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, that is kind of close to us, right? We should slow down faster than that. Oh god! If we slow down, no, we're going to slow down slower than that because we're smaller. Right, and that's got more air resistance, so that's going to slow down quicker than we do. Oh god, so we're going to like go hurtling past it. Oh god, this is kind of close. That's full of fuel. Okay, it's drifting away from us, it's all good. Oh my god, that's kind of cool, but it's terrifying at the same time. Okay, so we're going to like burn up in a second. We are travelling at a good 1,000 meters a second, there we go. And then we can release the parachute once we get down to like 200 or so. And that's a pretty successful mission, I think. I'm definitely getting the hang of this, right? It takes a little bit of experimentation, but I'm definitely getting the hang of these bits and bobs. It's quite good fun, I like it. So there we go. Slowed down nicely. Not too much of a bad re-entry. We'll save the drobe. We could have just let this crash, to be honest, but I don't want to let it crash. And 300, 260 is like terminal. And let's open the parachute. There we go. Slow us nice down. And let's just slowly descend to Earth. Look at that. Perfect. Oh god, that was the engine exploding. Yeah. Luckily we were far enough away from that to not be a problem. And we did it! Recover vessel. Boom. We completed all the testings in the exact right order. That was pretty much perfect. So all the monies from that. So much money. I learned a little bit more about rocket design there and how to get up easier. Because that wasn't too hard to get to 70k. So I think I improved my rocket design a little bit there. just by practice. Okay, so we've got a bunch more fun stuff. So now we've got 231,000 and more missions will come up. So what have we got? We've got anything fun, science-based. Position satellite in a geosynchronous orbit of Kerbal. I don't even know what that is. Oh my god, that's a big orbit. So, a satellite. So that's going to be like, oh, does it need certain parts? So it needs to be an apoapsis of 3 million meters and a periapsis of 2.31 million. That's pretty specific. Longitude descent. Oh my god, this is complicated. That's beyond me. Definitely. And an equatorial orbit. Oh god. That's easier, equatorial, but that's still a massive, massive orbit. I can't do any. I don't have enough delta V to do that. Yeah, I don't think with my engines. Okay, so I think the next video will be me trying to attempt moon landing, not moon landing, moon flyby number 2. But this time I'm going to look up some more specific. I'm going to test some rocket designs, and any that work really well I'll use in the video, so you don't have to see me faffing around too much. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.